guys, welcome back. My name is Sandra. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to do another karaoke makeup look, but today's a little bit different because for my birthday, which was last weekend, my family bought me some drugstore makeup. So I'm going to try and test some new drugstore makeup. I'll show you guys what I got. I'm very excited actually. Some of the products that I don't have, like I don't have eyebrow products from a drugstore, so I'm going to use those, but I'm going to quickly showcase what I have here just so I don't forget. I probably won't use the lip stuff because it's way too dark, and I think they only got me one color. So the first couple of things were the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. They're high pigment. One of them is in Coral Crush, which is this color, and this one's Pinky Promise. So kind of like a pink and a coral color. And apparently they're dupes for the, can't remember what brand name they were dupes for. I'm not sure if it was Rare Beauty or not, but anyway, I'm going to try them and see how they go. I also got a liquid highlighter, which was like a wand. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Highlight in the shade Liquid Gold. And it's got like this little poofy thing on it. So this is a dupe, I'm pretty sure, of the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter, but we're not sure. I haven't actually used the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. The second thing I got, I only usually get drugstore makeup with the exception of the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerate. It's like the only... well, okay, I lied. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara too. But this one is the new L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal mascara. So I'm not sure if I'm going to try it today because I don't like opening mascara until I've used the old one. And right now I've got like 3 opens. I don't want to open a new one. So we'll see about that product. One that I'm super excited for is this Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome Eyeshadow Foil. So I have something like this. I don't know if it's loose. I don't know if it's a loose pigment or if it's like baked shadow. So I'll open it up and see because I want to use this tonight, I think. And then for lip stuff, I got these, and they're like red. So I'm probably not going to use this today. One is the NYX Fat Oil lip oil, and the shade is Losing Control. But it's like this really deep red color. And then I got the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and it's like also a really, really dark red color. So I don't think I'll be using it tonight to go with the eye look, but we'll try it one of these days with a minimal eye look. And then the very last product I got from the drugstore, I believe this is the last thing. For some reason, I thought there was like a lot more. I'm like, did my makeup go missing? I should have got like different color of lip stuff, but this is the last thing. It's by Physicians Formula. The only other thing I have from Physicians Formula is the butter bronzer, which I absolutely love. This is, what is this? It says Cheeks, Eyes, and Lips, and it's called Butter Glow and Go. So it says Cheeks, Eyes, and Lips, but it's got basically like a bronzer and a blush. So I'm excited to try this too today. And with this crazy eye look, like the eyeshadow, I don't know if I'm going to need anything on the lips anyway. So without further ado, let's get started. So I already used moisturizer on my face. I did go ahead with my Innbeauty Project Extreme Cream. Another update is that I did go ahead and get my Sephora order. It started today, but I ordered last night at midnight. You guys, like this always happens to me. I just went ahead and sprayed my face with my Caudalie. This always happens to me, guaranteed. Every single time I go to make a Sephora order, I'm going to prime with my One Size Secure the Sweat Primer here. So every time I go to make an order, I always put stuff in my cart ahead of time, right? Like usually the day before, a couple days before, because I'll have it all on my wish list. And then I like determine what products I want the most, like absolutely the ones that are ride or die that I can't live without. And guaranteed every season, because there's usually 2 times when the sale happens, there's products in my cart that get sold out before I can order them. And I didn't realize before that you could order at midnight. So I went ahead and I placed my order at midnight, and I got everything that I ordered. So I'm happy about that, but I'm also like nervous because sometimes I'll send product back, and like especially if like the color doesn't match or something. But I think this time, if there was a foundation, for example, I got 1 foundation, so I was really good, just 1. If I didn't like the color, but I really like the foundation, I'm just going to return it in store instead of like sending it back and reordering it, because if you reorder, usually by the time you get the products, usually it's too late and you can't like get the sale still. So that's what my plan is there. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to mix two foundations again because these ones really worked out the last time I used them. The Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclait Foundation in BD40. You cannot find this any longer. I looked on Sephora's website and they don't have it. So I'm sorry that I keep using it and you guys can't buy it. It's actually one of my favorite foundations. It was also very expensive. It was like one of my favorite ones. But this one's current and I've been mixing these two because the shade when they're mixed matches my skin tone right now. I find that happens a lot. I've got lots of different colors of foundations, and over the course of a year, my skin changes drastically. Like it's quite different from month to month, but more especially like the differences are crazy compared to like December and then June or July, right? Because I do spend a lot of time outside. So I tend to like to match my face to the rest of my body in summer, so I go for a much darker foundation because my body tans. Usually my face doesn't tan that much, but when it does, I still need to match my foundation. So I always mix them. I find that that's the best strategy for me. So I'm going to do the same thing again today like I did last time. And I'm also going to go in with very minimal, and I'm talking like extremely minimal powder today because I like the way it looks with this foundation. With setting spray. I think it looks amazing that way. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this all over my face. I'm just mixing it on my hand first. If you tap it on your hand first, it seems to like dilute it a little bit so it's not so concentrated. And I can still use up all of the product on my hand. It just helps to mix it. And then when you use the damp sponge, it just kind of helps to dilute it and just not make it so like compact and caked on. So I'll be right back when I'm all done blending this out. Just while I'm filling in my brows here, I can hear the bird singing. It's like a crow outside and it's still really light out. It's actually interesting because I can hear the crows outside and it's still light out. Like if I was to go right now, my goal to go to karaoke tonight was to make it there on time, or actually a little bit early. I would love to be there by like 8:30. It's like my ideal time. But the last time I checked the clock, it was 8:13. So I'm pretty sure even if I don't get there on, like late, I'll still be there just as soon as karaoke starts. Karaoke is usually like 8 or 9 o'clock when it starts here in certain places in the city. So yeah. But anyway, I just love this time of year. Springtime. Technically spring. Doesn't feel like it. We still have snow on the ground, but it will be melting this week. We actually have double digits all this week, which is awesome. Starting tomorrow, it's going to be 12, which is going to feel like summer, just because we've had so much snow this year. Can't remember when this happened. It was on my birthday. I took a reel of it on my Sandra _ doll 30 Instagram account, but it snowed. There was a 2-day period. We had like severe snowfall warning, and it was literally 3 feet of snow in 2 days. It was so much snow. I had to shovel. Well, I didn't have to. My husband was going to do it, but I wanted to get the exercise, so I went out and did it, and it was a lot because at this time of year it's always heavy snow because it's wet. Yeah, it was crazy, but I'm glad I did it. And the other thing is, the farmers are always like, oh, it's good moisture, like we need it to snow or rain. But when it snows at this time of year and then it gets warm, it melts so fast. And so then we have flooding. So it floods the fields and then the farmers are screwed either way. So it doesn't really matter. And technically, I'm not really in farm country. Like we're in a city, so I don't live in farm country, but technically they classify Alberta as like farm country because we have a lot of canola fields here and stuff like that. Okay, brows are done. I want to use this crazy shadow, but I don't know what to expect. I'm going to use this first. I want to see how bronze this bronze is, or can I use it as a contour? If I can't, I'm going to have to use it a different contour. Ugh, I hate packaging. let's see. It kind of smells like the butter bronzer a little bit. It smells like the same. Isn't that pretty? What shade was this? I don't even know. Sunkissed Rose is the name of this. I'm going to try it on my cheeks and see. It almost looks too bronze. Not enough contour and too much bronze. So what I'm going to do is just warm up the perimeter of my face, add a little bit to my nose. It's not going to be so much contour. I don't think it's going to be definitely more bronze. And the trick is to blend it, if you're not sure, or if you put it on too dark, blend it with whatever you used for your foundation, because whatever's left from your foundation on the product, like the tool that you use, then it will help to blend in that product. Okay, it doesn't look so bad. It is definitely more bronze than I'm used to. Like I like using a contour color, but that's okay because I'm going to blend this blush right into it. Okay, so I'm not going to use a whole lot there. That's good for summer. And then the blush side, ugh, that's a pretty color. It's like a berry color. I'm going to put it up here. Oh, it doesn't even look that like dramatic. I'll use the other side. No, I lied. I'm going to use my other sponge for this. I still have to put that other blush on top. I think this is definitely good for if you're unsure about makeup and you're not like a huge makeup user. This is really good for that. Okay, before I do anything else, I am going to spray my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. That feels really good. Okay, so I think what I want to do is try some of the other blush too. The question is, do I want to do pink or do I want to do this color? How about we do the shadow first and then see where we're at with that. With this shadow, I'm worried. Like if it's loose, I'm screwed. It just says eyeshadow foil, that's all it says. But I'm not going to powder. Like I'm really liking this no powdery thing. And I'm also going to do concealer because I realize I haven't done that yet. Ugh. I'll do concealer after the shadow. And liner, I think I'm going to do like lashes with like liner on the top, but not liner on the waterline. I'm going to actually use my Too Faced, like the liner that's like the light colored liner so that my eyes look bigger. God, it is vibrant. Holy. So I'm going to have to get my liquid brush here. I wonder if I should use a sticky primer. I have a glitter glue. Okay, so I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say this stuff, the Wet n Wild stuff, is like a knockoff of the Danessa Myricks stuff. I don't even know what this is called. It's called, the shade is Hot Lava, but anyway, you can get these like really cool foil shadows from Danessa Myricks. I've only got one, and I'm going to see if I can use my glitter glue by Too Faced. I don't know if it's like dried up, maybe. I don't know. Still good. So I'm going to use this, see if it goes on. Oh yeah, it's working. So this is glitter glue. It is going to make this stuff stick and stay because I'm so worried that it's going to go everywhere. I guess you could consider this like an eyeshadow primer. Okay, so here's the trick. I'm going to just take the stuff from the lid, which is right here, and I'm going to take some of it and put it on my eye. Ooh, that's pretty. It's like liquid sparkle. This is what it looks like in the pot. It looks like a big chunk was taken out, but I don't think that's what happened. I think that's just how it is. And if you spread it out, it just kind of, I don't know, it's weird. We'll go with it and see how it goes tonight. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and see if it blends at all. Let's see. Oh yeah, kinda. Okay, so I'm just going to use my sponge to wipe away that stuff that fell there. I have to bring my sponge with me today. I'm just gonna spray my eyes. And then I'm going to fan them. I got sparkles everywhere. I don't know if I like the way this is. It's kind of chunky. But we'll see. I mean, my lashes are probably going to cover up a big amount of it. So it might be okay. I just don't want to get this glitter everywhere. That's my only problem. Okay, so I think because of the color of the glitter, I'll go with the, I don't know, I'm going to go with the pink. No, I'll go with this color. Last minute decision. So this was Coral Crush. Oh dear, that's not too bright. I hope it blends out really well. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely high pigmented. Holy. Okay. Trick here, blend it out with whatever thing you're using. Turn it around into an area that is clean and just continue blending. And then you won't get that overpowered look. Yeah, that's a good color. So what I'm going to do now is take my Tarte Fake Awake eyeliner and rim the lower lash line with this. So what that does, it makes your eyes look a little bit wider and brighter. And then I'm going to try to line my top lash line. I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex liner. Then I'm going to do lashes and mascara, and we'll be right back, and then we'll kind of reassess what we need. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to add some concealer first. Color, let's see. This might be bright, but I'm going to add some of my Kosas. Let's see how bright it is. Hopefully not too bright. I did take away some of my makeup when I tried to get rid of some of the shadow stuff there, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Let's see. So I'm just gonna powder that area a little bit. Or maybe, yeah, I think I'll put a little bit of powder there. So I'll go in with my Makeup by Mario. This is the Surrealskin Soft Blur Setting Powder to Neutral Light. For some reason, I wanted to say ethereal, but it is not the ethereal powder. I think I said that in my last video. I am excited to share with you guys what I got for the Sephora haul. I got quite a few new things and some staples, so I will share that when I get it. I think the time is going to be Monday. Pretty sure. Okay, so with lashes, this doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look overdone. Now we're going to try the highlighter. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in Liquid Gold. Let's see. The other colors were just like too pale, so I had to be gold. So I'm going to squish it a little bit and hopefully it doesn't all come out at once. I'll dab it on my hand. There we go. Oh, it might be too gold. Let's see. Too gold. Going for all the colors today, purple and gold and just everything. I think this will go good with my skin tone once summer hits and I've got a bit more of a like a bronzy color going on. Right now it's fine, but I wouldn't use that in the inner corners. I'll stick to my Rare Beauty. This is the shade Exhilarate. It's kind of like a champagne gold. And for this, I'm just going to use my, okay, I was going to use the brush I usually use, but it was dirty. So it looks like somebody's been in here, AKA my daughter. Okay, so always just a little bit under the brow. I think that looks not too bad. I'm gonna spray my face again because I'm crazy. I'm crazy like that. I think that should be good. I don't know if I need more powder blush. I love blush. Let's see what I've got here. I've got the Patrick Ta Powder Duo. Let's see this one. This is She's That Girl. This one here, it's so pretty. I'm going to use the same brush that I just used and just tap a little bit on top of that. And the lip gloss that I did put on, I didn't show you guys, but I did use some lip gloss. I'm actually excited because in my haul I got a lip gloss. It's kind of the same, but it's a different brand. This is the Buxom Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Princess. It's purple. It doesn't go on purple, but it kind of has like, you know, kind of matches the eyes a little bit. So I really like this. So I think I'm done. Hopefully everything stays put, but it's fresh and it's sparkly. It's kind of fun. So we're going to go with it tonight and hopefully it works. And I'll let you guys know in the next video, you know, if it shifts, if it moves around, because yeah, this is drugstore makeup for the most part, except for the setting spray and stuff. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, click the bell button, and be sure to subscribe if you are new. I'd love to have you join my channel. See you guys next time. Bye.